The ocean depths are still among the best-kept mysteries of our planet. Indeed, the seabed cover an area much larger than that of the emerged lands, and yet, we have explored only a tiny part. The discoveries made there are often fascinating, disturbing, and unique. Prepare to dive into a captivating trip through incredible underwater revelations. Let's go. The Underwater Museum of Cancun. What wonders hide in the depths of Cancun? This museum, designed by conservationists, houses around 500 submerged sculptures, including scenes from daily life and unique works of art. Among these creations, an intriguing installation represents human figures, all the head buried in the sand, arousing various interpretations among divers. This submarine park is now a popular place for diving enthusiasts and can be admired from glass-bottom boats. Baskets of 2,200-year-old fruit, Egypt. Cancun, a metropolis prosperous in the Mediterranean, was once one of the most important ports in Egypt. Considered lost, the city was rediscovered at the beginning of the last century, buried under the mud 15 kilometers from the current coast. Each year, archaeologists and divers discover treasures among the rubble. Among these discoveries, amphorae containing grape seeds, dates, and palm seeds. Dating back more than 2,200 years, Cancun, founded by Alexandre le Grand around 330 BC, probably sank in the 2nd century BC following an earthquake that swallowed up large parts of the coast. Naya. The skeleton of Naya, discovered in a cave in Mexico, is a fascinating discovery which dates back between 13,000 and 15,000 years. This group of divers, not specialized in archaeology, has found bones of prehistoric animals, including saber teeth and mammoths, as well as a human skull. Experts identified this skull as belonging to a young girl, SS Gar Sopper, an underwater tragedy. The SS Gar Sopper was a British cargo which tragically sank in 1941. On the way to Liverpool, it transported precious goods, including a sensitive cargo of money intended to finance the British war effort. The commander of the ship made the decision to change course, heading towards Galway instead of Liverpool. Shortly before reaching its destination port, Gar Sopper was attacked by a German submarine and sank, leading to the death of 48 crew members, only the first officer who survived. For decades, the treasury was not found until an American company discovered it in 2011, recovering 240 tons of money at the bottom of the ocean. The majority of the cargo was allocated to the recovery company, while a party has been returned to the United Kingdom. However, there would still be at least 5 tons of money lost off the Irish coast, bridge between Sri Lanka and India. This bridge, mentioned in ancient writings, is often considered a divine construction. Although it no longer exists today, sandbanks remain visible, testifying to a possible natural connection between the two countries. Archaeological research has revealed that this original bridge was destroyed during a hurricane in 1480, thus corroborating the old accounts. This raises the fascinating question of whether this structure was really the work of deities, as the legends suggest. Over time, a modern road has been built to connect the two nations, but the mystery persists. Scientists continue to explore the remains and study the impacts of this climate event on the region. This bridge, although invisible, remains anchored in the collective imagination and raises questions about the historical and cultural links between Sri Lanka and India. Future archaeological discoveries could still shed this fascinating chapter in history. But tire reef. Old car tires are a real environmental problem. In many developing countries, considerable quantities of these tires are either burned or stored in a disorderly manner. To try to resolve this scourge, some nations have experienced the creation of artificial reefs using used tires. The idea was that these reefs would serve to protect the ribs while offering a habitat for corals, fish, and other marine species. However, this initiative turned out to be a failure. Corals and marine fauna have avoided these structures such as plague. Environmentalists have stressed that tires release toxic substances in water, which pushes their marine life. In addition, it has been estimated that these artificial reefs could decompose in 50 to 80 years, gradually relaxing toxins and microplastics in the already polluted oceans. This project, which aimed to transform waste into an asset, therefore raised questions as to the effectiveness of such solutions in the face of environmental challenges. The spaceship at the bottom of the sea. In the Baltic Sea, divers discovered an underwater structure that looks like a spacecraft. Although local authorities have said that this discovery could have a natural explanation, the divers brought back strange events around this appearance. The Ocean X team, which made the discovery, reported radio interference and breakdowns of all their technical equipment, which did not usually happen. Divers also noted that essential measuring devices had ceased to operate near the object. In addition, an unusual signal of 40 MHz was detected around the structure without clear explanation. This situation has aroused a lot of curiosity and astonishment among researchers and enthusiasts of archaeology. The idea that a spaceship could rest at the bottom of the sea intrigues and raises many questions. Is it a natural geological training or an artifact of an advanced civilization? The divers continue to explore the mysteries surrounding this discovery. While certain rational explanations have been proposed, the true origin of this object remains a mystery. The fans of underwater exploration hope that future research will provide answers to this fascinating enigma. A 400-year-old ship. Rivers are generally not popular places by divers, due to often limited visibility and a less attractive ecosystem than that of seas or coral reefs. However, an expedition to the Trave River, located in the north of Germany, took an unexpected turn for an amateur divers group. Indeed, they discovered the oldest wreckage known in German waters. This merchant ship, about 400 years old, rested in the Trave estuary between Lübeck and the Loch of Molnen. Thanks to the high salinity of the water, the wreckage was exceptionally well preserved. For researchers, this discovery represents a real boon. Indeed, this ship was not a simple boat, but a sailboat with a technology particularly advanced for its time, allowing navigation with a crew much less numerous than that of other contemporary ships. This historical testimony offers a precious overview of maritime techniques of the time and trade. The anticytic mechanism. This small object, discovered at the bottom of the sea between the Greek islands, has aroused great interest within the scientific community. His presence recalled that our understanding of the history of technology is far from complete, and that it can still be questioned. Probably dating from the 2nd century BC, this complex mechanism was considered an ancestor of computers. He incorporates calendar, astrolabe, and chronometer functions, which is completely unexpected for his time. The discovery of the mechanism of anticytic caused an upheaval in textbooks, because it calls into question the idea that such advanced technologies could not have existed before our era. The researchers wonder about how such an object could be manufactured and what level of scientific and astronomical understanding it involved. Each year, new advances in the study of this mechanism reveal fascinating details on antiquity technology. The question remains, how many other unexpected discoveries are waiting to be made as a result of underwater explorations? Over time, it is likely that equally surprising objects are found, thus enriching our understanding of human history and its achievements. In the meantime, the anticytic mechanism remains a captivating mystery, witness to an era when science and crafts mingled in a surprising way. The seabed conceals fascinating mysteries and remarkable discoveries which continue to surprise and intrigue. Whether they are ancient engulfed cities, underwater works of art, or anachronistic technological artifacts, each exploration reminds us of the still unexplored immensity of the oceans. These discoveries raise as many questions as curiosities, and the promise of other fascinating revelations remains. The depths of the sea still have many secrets to discover.